Good morning. Let's get to it today. It's going to be an interesting today. It's going to be an interesting one today. You'll see why. Visitors. They're going to keep me on my toes this morning. Autumn, say hey.
Especially that one.
Yeah, that one right there. Where do you get a dirty ball
Hopefully
from?
this one helps.
Yeah, that's the answer. No.
So we have to get out of here early.
Yeah, we got to go get the kids from Alabama. She's already done rearranged stuff in my
Yeah,
office.
look, she's been in here having fun already. Okay.
From
Which
camp.
one?
We got to get the kids from camp.
So our sons are at sleepaway camp in Alabama, and we have to pick them up on a Friday, which means we need to leave Atlanta by 3:30, account for
by
the
3.
traffic, and get to them by 6.
My day is going to be short today. I have to leave here at 3 o'clock, and I have plenty of stuff to do before then. So it's going to be an interesting one. I have a lot of diagnostics to catch up on. I think I did pretty good last night. I got a really good head start for today because I knew today was going to be short, so I put in a couple of more hours last night working on the cars that I didn't get around to.
Well, we have to be in Birmingham by 6.
6 o'clock.
Why they scheduled to pick up on a Friday, honey? Like folks' parents ain't got to work, I would never know.
And they need to make it back Saturday.
Right, yeah. So either way, it is what it is. Alex doesn't have a shirt today, so he wore his favorite shirt,
Y'all
of
like
course.
this one. I done turned it into a work shirt.
I know. All right, let's boogie.
Whoa, what's happening?
Your brother's here to help clean as usual, so I need to get to the phone, guys. Let's do it.
Let's get it.
So they're gonna go outside and play. Harry gonna come in. He's like, who is this toddler? But there are plenty of times, guys, I have to work and take care of her since she was a baby. Okay, like a newborn. She's been right here at the shop with me. So it's not new. It's just I stopped bringing her up here because she started wreaking havoc, as any toddler would. She done already rearranged the empty water jug. She'll pick the leaves off my money tree. So pray for me today. We're gonna be watching Disney all day today. So. What y'all doing?
Just working out the kinks on this. He needs catalytic converters because it runs so much better with just us taking out the O2 sensors to create an exhaust leak.
Okay. I just noticed you're out of uniform. Right up. Tell them. Right up. What you trying to say? I'm defending Raphael.
I don't tell me nothing.
The original complaint was the vehicle was skipping. The spark plugs were getting coolant down in them due to a faulty intake gasket. And I guess he just kept riding around and keep riding around with a car that's skipping, you're gonna burn out the catalytic converters. Oh, there's the gaskets right here. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, wow. I just don't want a situation to where he's like, oh, my car wasn't doing it before. You know, they love to say that.
Yeah, like yesterday, you gotta fix the first roadblock before you can move on to something else. Because the car was driving crappy when we came in. And can't diagnose something past what's needed.
What's obvious?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You know, they gotta make all that noise when you're getting up, huh?
no, it ain't broken.
So what's going on with
I
it?
don't know, I'm about to look into it now. I do extra tests so I don't have to run the risk of misdiagnosing anybody's car. I assumed that the cats was broken up or melted. That's why I don't assume. I run the appropriate tests. Actually took a look at the catalytic converter material and it was intact. So on to the next thing. So the next thing I'm gonna do is take a look at the spark plugs. The car has been running funny for a long time. They could have fouled out the plugs or did something weird to the plug. So we're gonna check those. while my guy over there doing that with the spark plugs, I'm going to temporarily fix this hole so I can run the car and do my checks. All right, got a hole. I'm gonna make sure this car doesn't have a blown head gasket. I'm just fixing the steam port. All while trying to stay cool. My porta cooler.
All the while trying to get out of here on time. It seems like
And
when you ain't got time, that's when it speeds up.
Yeah, it does. And trying to keep Autumn out of stuff too. She's all over the place. This is a big playground to her. Oh, feel like an old man today.
Did you get enough sleep?
I don't know. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
I can tell.
I just need to sit down. I've been after work all
Yeah,
week.
you've been staying late all week long. That's why I told you to.
My
And
body
us driving her to another state this afternoon ain't going.
Oh no, I can drive. That's relaxing.
I don't know. I hate driving.
That is the relaxing part. I'm gonna put some water in this for testing purposes. Alright, boom, boom, boom. But she need to get this body work fixed because it's just not right. It's just like the dang. Did we film that? It was a.
Your cheerleader's making noise.
It was a Prius. that
Oh
had
yeah, we
the-
did.
Okay. It
So
was
what
toward
about this
real
one? I
good.
never saw this one.
It appears it looks the same. The radiator is pushed back onto the intake manifold. Let me shine some light on the situation. See, that's the radiator fan. It was supposed to be that close to the intake. It's like leaning, resting on the intake. So she got some body damage underneath. She
Well, her
got
original
struck.
complaint was that it was overheating.
I'll be
and,
overheating too. So let me top this off with water because I don't want to waste precious coolant. Let's see what happens. Give it a little rev. Maybe good. Nothing yet. We'll give it like 10 more minutes. I've been at it about 5 minutes right as of now. It would have definitely showed up by now. I do this check because I don't want to sell something that the customer don't need. Or let's say if I fix the coolant leak properly and it's still overheating and it need a head gasket, just wasted the customer money because customer one may not even want to put an engine or a head gasket in this car. Two, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, that's
So basically, this is to prevent the customer from wasting money. People coming here with overheating issues. If you do the work without the test, they could possibly waste money doing the work when the head gasket was blown from the start.
Yep.
Did I fill it in?
Yes.
See, my car doctor, he not feeling good today. Come here, back. Let's cut this camera off.
Yeah,
Come on, let me get.
let's go.
We'll be right back.
I need to go home.
No, you know what? In the meantime, enjoy this quick musical solo.
So I'm gonna prescribe for this patient a steam port line. It runs from the reservoir, continues on, goes up in here, and it splits off and goes somewhere else. not sure where else it goes. It's like it's going back up in there, which I don't understand why, but I'm gonna recommend that hose because I just temporarily fixed it just to test everything out.
Can't leave it like that. You want to be janky, right?
Nah, yeah, I can't leave it like that. It may last, it may not. I don't do the maybes. I do the. I couldn't think of nothing clever. Doris might have something clever to say. I am going to recommend her a cluster too. The cluster has went out, the little screen, and some body work. I'm not a body guy, so I'm going to send her off to a body shop. I tell my customers I like to stay in my lane. I don't go over to the construction place and tell them what to do, how to run their stuff. I stay with my engines.
So just a quick view into my world. This is the hose I need, right? But I can't click it. I need that one for that Ford Focus he was working on. I can't click the hose. I much rather do stuff online so I don't have to call, but it's looking like it's gonna be a call situation because when I click it, it's giving me these, and that's not what I need. So I don't know. Let me hunt it down. Never mind. O'Reilly's for the win. And this is why we don't bring the baby to work. She has wreaked havoc.
What you been doing in here?
Everything. And you know what? She's supposed to be watching Coco. Now guys and babe, I knew we had to leave early today, so I didn't schedule a lot. So, and I knew she would tear this place up.
Man, tornado.
And you know, I knew it wasn't gonna have a lot of traffic in here today. So, and the ones that were coming, they adore her and know that we have kids.
Jeez.
Guilty.
Ripped up paper everywhere.
Yeah, she's doing her thing. At least she didn't pull the leaves off of Brent. So let me not speak it. All right, come on. Time is flying. It's almost 1. We got other stuff to do before we go.
Go to bed.
No. I should put the teenager on camera that's supposed to be watching her, but is in her sleep.
Yeah,
but I'm
done.
I'm gonna let her slide.
Ditch this. Oh, girl, you getting heavy. Say hey.
Look like she been working on cars.
She have, but got some tip money, guys.
Yes, I almost forgot. Even though they didn't need brakes.
Yeah, I didn't even charge them. So I got myself some beer money.
All the time.
Thank you so much. I forgot their names.
Shan Ray. I don't know the husband name, but they got that Kia. That Kia won't replace the engine until it's like kaput.
Kia giving them a hard time. But I'll be looking out for them when I can. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Back to work.
I'm still working with the orange Wrangler, the pumpkin Wrangler. What was going on with it, just to bring you guys up to speed, those who don't know. Brought it in. It was shooting over voltage codes. It was getting up in the 23, 24 volt range, which is way too much. So I just shut it off. Ran a test on the alternator, discovered the alternator was covered in mud underneath. Ran some more tests on the alternator. Alternator wasn't up to spec. So replaced the alternator. Of course, the over voltage fried the batteries. Replaced the batteries. Batteries, yes. Got an auxiliary battery for the stop-start system. Found out the auxiliary battery never been replaced, so it probably wreaked havoc on something. Got the voltage back stable. Now I am dealing with the original complaint where the ABS system just a flip out, and it probably had something to do with the alternator shooting too much voltage to the TIPM. The TIPM stands for, I'm not firing on
Totally integrated.
Yes, module. Totally integrated power module.
There you go,
Yes.
baby. I'm always here for you, like State Farm, honey.
So what I did was yesterday I took the fuse cover off and drove around, and it did not act up. When I did that, I was explaining to the customer the fuse cover can hold in a lot of heat. So I'm gonna take it for another test drive right now while it's hot outside, because it was cool yesterday, and see what it does. I'm also gonna check some more relays, because a relay could be heating up and losing its connection, or it could be the built-in relay in the tipple on the circuit board, or whatever, however it runs through there.
It look good on you. You gotta get you one. Bye-bye, Daddy.
Not a pumpkin color, though.
Not pumpkin color, but
I
definitely.
do like the color.
I mean, I might let you take me out or something like that if you pull up on me in that.
Come on, let's ride. I'm gonna take you with it.
Nah, I'm good. All right, we'll be in the front.
I consider myself a reasonable guy. I try to work with people. I just got in an altercation for basically
Verbal
nothing.
altercation.
Verbal.
We weren't throwing hands, but I would have jumped in, babe. The way I would have jumped in to help you.
The story went like this. Lady had this vehicle towed up at my shop, this Infinity, and I diagnosed it. The car was throwing key codes. So I had my guy come out, my key guy. He programmed the key. The computer still didn't register the key. It said it did on his end. Did some more research, looked into it some more, found out something inside the computer is malfunctioning. So I called her back, I'm like, hey, I don't program computers here. You gotta take it to a dealership and have them take care of your computer and everything will be fine. I was like, make sure you keep open communication, because we charge $50 a day for storage fees, because I want you to come get your car.
Actually, at that time, it was, is it 50
It
bucks?
was $50.
We had to go up because it's like, we have
People
5
kept leaving their
abandoned,
cars.
right, super abandoned cars.
So about a month, almost a month
It
later.
has been a month.
About a month later, the husband called, talking crazy over the phone to my, at the time, assistant. He was like, oh, I'm gonna make y'all change y'all mind about y'all storage fees, and I own a shop, and, you know, just talking crazy. So he just left, he just came up here and trying to get his car, and I was like, look here, you know, at the time you called, you was being aggressive. He was like, that was back then. I was like, no, we have to handle back then and now.
Right.
And it just went downhill from there. I was like, you know, I want to work with you, but when you come at me aggressive, I'm not going to work with you. I've worked with many people. I've sliced their bill down so much from when people couldn't get their car. The storage fees was so high. I was like, you know what? Come get your car because I don't want it. Give me this for storage, because I have to pay for this lot.
Yes. Once it get moved up here, we're paying monthly. But this is the car. So at first he was like, oh, if y'all want the title, y'all need to throw me something. And I was like, how? Y'all owe me money. How that work? I don't want the car.
Yeah.
He was like, well, give me the car. Well, you need to pay.
This is business.
Right. So he was like, well, I just try to cut our people a break. And I'm finna flip this camera around, because I got something to say about that. Hold on. Share this with y'all, and this is the honest to God truth. Being a black person myself, I can honestly say sometimes it is hard being a black business owner because of other black people. Automatically, because I'm black, you black, I'm supposed to lay down my policies by the riverside and give you whatever you're asking me for, just off the strength that we're all black. That's not how that's supposed to go. You know, furthermore, to bring all of each other up as a people, how about do good business and honor the service that this fellow black person is giving you? So the fact that he had brought that up, it had really pissed me off. And then I just started smoking imaginary cigarettes because, you know.
You want to show them the other abandoned cars?
Y'all know I don't play by my man. Like, if y'all know this. So just for that, hey, I ain't giving him jack. And you can blame it on being a black on whatever you want to do, but that right there really grinds my gears.
You taking my word?
I had to take it, babe, because I stand 10 toes down about mine.
Look at all these abandoned cars.
So we got this car right here. Again, he called and said it wouldn't start. Asked, did we do the services? We said, yeah. We won't know until you get the car in here. Paid for her key to be reprogrammed and everything. Another cost that we ate. This person right here got good old car shield. Car shield charged to tear it down. She can't pay the tear down. She felt like that was too much, even though she authorized us.
This is abandoned line. All these cars in this line.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Except for
the dark.
Yeah. Okay. So 1,
Oh,
2. Okay. She wanted the engine put in. We put said engine in. Got the deposit up front. Ain't heard nothing. Car run like a champ. Ultima, I don't want.
Look at
Okay.
the front end. We don't want this.
Nothing I can do with this car.
But get
This
the
car
tires.
right here. He wanted the engine put in. He brought his own used engine. Alex gave him the caveats. Put the engine in there. Don't work. Owe a balance of $700 plus storage. Okay? This here, abandoned more than a year. I don't get it. Okay? Don't
Look,
work.
oh, another abandoned one.
Okay?
The Jeep.
Oh, another car shield special. Car shield, she said her transmission was out. Car shield said, oh, y'all got to tear it down and open it up.
My whole lot is full of abandoned cars there.
Explain everything to her. Then she just went ghost. So
Ridiculous.
this is the plight, people. And so when people come up there and he was like, oh, well, you know, I just try to help my people. I said, sir, I don't do that. I go straight off the policies. I don't pick and choose when I want to enforce them.
That's the difference between a
Now, had you
business
came
owner
in
and
here
a
and not
hustler.
made that slick remark to Shan when she was working here about how you was going
And
after no,
he
he
didn't
said
deny it.
he said after I get done with you, you gonna change your mind.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, okay. Show me then, 'cause I
Yeah,
want to see.
That's what I was looking forward to. Change my mind.
Right. You would have came in here a little bit more positive, which we do.
I would have worked with you.
We'll knock your storage bill all the way
I
down.
probably would have charged him $200 storage.
See. So if wifey, if you're seeing this, baby, it's your husband's fault. He came in here all wrong.
I was gonna say, you know what? Give me $200 and pay for your key. You out the door. That's all you owe me. No diagnostic fee, even though I told you what was wrong with your vehicle. No,
No.
you would have been walking out the door under $400.
Man, it is what it is. You can't grow in business if you don't stand on business. And I can't pick and choose who I choose to enforce my policies on and who I don't, especially off the strength, is if they black, white, Mexican, or whatever.
Don't matter. People are people at the end of the day.
It done made me mad. You know what?
No matter what, right?
Let's cut. I got it.
But anyway, back to this. I drove it a good 10-15 minutes. Performed great. Autumn, get down for you hurt yourself. I'm going to do some final little checks on it. Give it my stamp of approval, let her know what she needs, and go from there.
So what she need?
Take it to a dealership because they have service bulletins all over the place for this truck. So it may be either covered under some type of extended warranty or hopefully some type of extended warranty. Or the alternator fried something and I'm not going to get into it because I have to call somebody, find somebody to come out here and program the module. Just too much.
Your big Autel scan too long?
It would have. I just rather wash my hands with the situation at this point because she ain't being difficult, but you have to choose and pick your battles.
She ain't got no money right now, and it's hard for her.
Mm-hmm.
But however, that don't have nothing to do with us. We just here to do a job.
We did our job.
Yeah.
And then like I explained to her, and I probably told you guys, sometimes you have to tear down this wall, meaning on this car, there was clearly a charging system. The alternator was shooting over voltage. So I had to tear down that wall to look past to see what's going on or see what other damages. And I even think I told her, I was like, we have to start here. Could have fried something. I know we told her that.
Right. What I'm thinking about doing is just refunding her the diag, maybe.
Yeah.
Even though you spent a lot of time with this car.
Really, I'm just trying to help her out at this point because
Right.
I genuinely feel bad, but I got to keep my heart out of it because it genuinely doesn't have nothing to do with me. And I did my job. So I probably will try to help her out by giving her diag back. Because I know how it is. The economy is crap and everybody is struggling. Most of everybody is struggling. I've been there, done that, just getting out of that. So I try to help when I can. This was the last thing I had to do today on my list. Someone just botched this Jeep. You ran out bolts, stripped bolts, missing bolts, wiring harness is not routed correctly. So I had to write everything up and take pictures. I was gonna try to make a video of it, but it just
Ain't got no time.
it didn't play out the way I wanted to. I had a lot of videos to make, but you know, sometimes you just gotta roll with stuff, and that's how the cookie crumbles. The last thing I'm gonna do for today before we head to Alabama to go get the kids, the boys, my boys, our boys, is pull this Infinity that we just got into old dude about, because I have a feeling that he's gonna come back with a snatcher truck and try to get his car. Not on my watch. I'm very petty sometimes. Me and my wife is petty.
I'm pettiest.
Just don't come at me sideways. We could have worked it out. That's the sad part. So he really just pow, right itself right there in the foot.
Yeah, come in here like you got some respect.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with people.
Don't come at me sideways.
Like-
I'm a very reasonable person. Very. Too much reasonable.
Sometimes, exactly.
Sometimes, I guess. All right, guys. I'm 23 minutes late.
And look who finally asleep.
Man, she's been terrorizing all day.
All right, come on. I heard it's traffic. Let's
She
go.
gave me a run for my money.
Well, this ain't good.
A lot of traffic.
We haven't even left Atlanta and we are in traffic. Okay. But what we got on our side is time goes back an hour. So
My tiredness don't go back.
are you tired?
I'm just wore out this week.
You need to come on. We need to, once we get out on the outskirts, we can get you an energy drink or something.
Now we talk.
Even though I don't like you to drink those.
I haven't been drinking them lately. I've just been on my beer.
All right.
That's my energy drink.
You
But
been
I
on
can't
your
drink
what?
and drive. Beer.
Oh gosh, even worse.
I just have a beer a day. Beer a day keep the doctor away.
Okay. Right. Yeah. And we home free.
Yes, no more traffic.
Yeah. We're gonna go back home straight away, right? We're not gonna stay in Alabama overnight, so we're gonna pick them up and come right back.
We're probably gonna stop at Texas Roadhouse, but as a dad, I'll do anything for my kids. You know, they're my world. Family is everything to me. That being said, guys, I'm gonna get back to it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Alex the Car Doctor out. See you guys on the next one.